Hey y'all, Shalom. So I just recorded this entire video and I'm having to do it over because the audio was off. This is me practicing such divine patience just to bring this word to you all right now. It's all good. It's all good. So the word that I'm supposed to bring to you all tonight is about holding your thoughts captive. Alright? At first I thought this was just for me, but it's not. Alright? The Most High is very concerned at this time with our purity, and it goes as deep as our thoughts. Okay? He said, hold what does it mean to hold your thoughts captive? And then he went on to say, you direct your thoughts. You are in control. Right? Thoughts are mentioned abundantly in scripture. Thoughts are the seed of life. In John chapter 1 it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The original translation and Greek meaning of that word in John is logos, which means that which was a thought, a reason, or consideration. Everything created is God's thoughts manifested. You all get that? Logos means that which was a thought, reasoning, consideration. Therefore, everything created was first YAH's thoughts. Everything created is YAH's thoughts manifested. His reasoning with himself and consideration to bring it to pass, right? Thoughts are the most powerful thing that we possess, and it doesn't just exist inside our minds, it exists outside of our minds because everyone is thinking thoughts and manifesting them. Thoughts are constantly floating through the frequency waves. This is why we need to pay attention and be careful of the frequency that we are operating on or operating in, because just like a radio station, if you tune your radio to, let's say, Boom Champions 94.1, you're gonna hear the voice of Hans Devine or DJ Room, and their voice, what they're speaking, is their thoughts manifesting, right? Likewise, if you tune your radio to Isaac 98.1, The Promise, you most likely would hear like the voice of Christian Elcock or DJ Mickey, and what they're saying would be their thoughts manifesting, right? Yah warns us in scripture to hold every thought captive. He says in 2 Corinthians 10:5, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yah. It goes on to say, bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yeshua HaMashiach. Bringing into captivity every thought, not some, every thought into the obedience of Yeshua HaMashiach. So you're not just holding it captive, but you're also bringing it into the obedience of Yeshua. Alright? The word captivity comes from the Latin source captivus, which means caught or taken prisoner. from the root word kapir or kapiri, however it's pronounced, meaning to take hold or to seize. Before I go on there, right, I just want to give some reasons why it's important to hold our thoughts captive from scripture. Because the, the Most High is so concerned with thoughts to have it mentioned so much times throughout scripture. And these are some of the things he had to say about the thoughts of humankind, right? In Isaiah 55:7 it says, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Most High, and he will have mercy upon him and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. Alright? Most High is saying to us here to forsake, the wicked forsake their ways, forsake your old ways, right? Forsake your unrighteous thoughts, and then he will have mercy and pardon you. In Jeremiah 4:14 it says, O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness, that thou mayest be saved. How long shall thy vain thoughts live within thee? How long, the Most High saying, are you going to have these vain thoughts living and residing within you? Are you holding those vain thoughts captive? If the thoughts are vain, it means that it don't have any substance. It's selfish. It has nothing to do with the Most High. He's saying it's time to get rid of that type of thinking. In Jeremiah 6:19, he says, hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. Most High here is like he's fed up. He's giving warning. Alright? We are not hearkening unto his words, disobeying his laws, and leaning on our own thoughts, our own understanding, not holding our thoughts captive to the obedience of Yeshua at all. Alright? These are just some of the examples to show how important it is to hold these thoughts captive and weigh it against the obedience of Yeshua. And I will continue. I mentioned already what it means to hold the what captivity means, right? Where did I reach? Good. When you are held captive, right? When you are held captive, you are tried, right? You are put on the trial. You go through a trial period. This means that we must put our thoughts on trial, right? They must be proved. What are the facts? What evidence do I have to prove this thought that I'm having? What good is this going to do for my life? Does this fall in line with thinking on things that are pure, on things that are of a good report? Am I thinking falsely of this person that I'm thinking of right now without evidence, without confirmation of what I'm thinking concerning them? Right? A lot of time there are whispers in the spiritual realm, right? False accusations about people, you know, just the enemy trying to cause havoc, all of these type of things. So many different thoughts, so many different voices speaking. You have to wait. You have to wait because there's false imaginations and things in high places that the scripture is telling us that we need to pull down, that we need to hold captive. Is it lining up with the word of the Most High? This is what it means to bring it into obedience of your Mashiach of Christ. Alright? Is this thought that I'm thinking, how I'm thinking about this person right now, is this me lusting? Why am I thinking about this person like that? Let me put this thought into a cell right here. Let me put this thought into this little cell and wait until you give me confirmation of what I'm thinking. Let me get confirmation from him that this is from him, right? Let me wait until there is enough evidence. Sometimes the process happens very quickly, and then sometimes it takes a day, it takes days, sometimes it takes weeks, even months, because it's on trial. It is being held up to the standard and the obedience of Yeshua. If it is not in alignment with how you are supposed to think, how you are supposed to act, how you're supposed to speak, then it has to be executed, or you need to send it off to Records Island. You have to cast that thought out. All right? You have to weigh these thoughts against the obedience of Yeshua. And one of the best ways that we can do that is by weighing it with the fruits of the Spirit. Is it in alignment with the fruits of the Spirit? Are these thoughts thoughts that are good? Are these thoughts that are bringing me peace? Are these thoughts faithful? Are these thoughts of kindness? Are these thoughts, what's another fruit of the Spirit? Are these thoughts merciful? Right? Don't mind me. When you trying to remember something, that's the time when it does leave your mind. But they're here. Trust me. But you get where I'm coming from. You have to align your thoughts with the fruits of the Spirit to know whether or not it's in obedience to Christ, to Yeshua HaMashiach. Alright? If it's not, you have to get rid of it, family, because the Most High is not playing in this time. He's separating his chosen, he's separating his ones, and the way how he is doing that is through purification. We have to desire to be perfect as Christ is perfect. Good. The separation is happening through purification, and purification is what gives us perfection.